Hey guys, welcome to another video. Can you shave with body wash? Let's find out. Stay tuned because That's right, I am Dave Shaves, and today we are going to answer the age-old question. Is it an age-old question? Well, it is now. Can you shave with body wash? Specifically, Dove Men Plus Care Fresh Scent Body Wash. And as I answer in every question, why? Well, these are all products in this Shaving With series that you can shave with, theoretically, or they've said you can shave with, or there's some quality about them that would help you shave. Body wash is one of them. I don't know if it's going to lather, so we're going to find out. This is all body plus face wash, so that gives it an extra up. So we'll see how it works. I don't know if you can lather it, but I'm going to try. I'm going to use my trusty old synthetic shave brush, which I have not had soaking. So let's go ahead and let that soak a little bit as I go over the rest of the products. And the reason I'm waiting so long to let it soak is because you don't actually need to soak synthetic brushes. But I want to get some moisture in there because it's not a wet soak. It's liquid, it's body wash, but you need some water to help lather. So I'm going to apply that with the brush. So we're going to let the water heat up a little bit. And we're going to get that brush soaking while we go over the rest of the products we're using today. So bear with me here just a second. I also didn't shower this morning because I figure I'm using soap, so I will shower later. And I'm just going to go ahead and moisten up the face once we're ready for that. So let's go ahead. This is warming up nicely, so give me just a second. Alright. So we'll let that soak for just a couple of minutes, and we'll go over what all we're using. Now this is a shaving with video, so we are going to be using my Wilkinson Sword Classic Razor. Not there's anything in this that's going to cause damage to any razor at all, but at this point it's just tradition. I use the same razor in every shaving with video, so we're just going to keep it going. In that, I'm going to pair with a Wilkinson Sword Classic blade, which I have actually not pulled out yet because I have one that's already been used once, so I got to pull that out real quick. I guess I was not as prepared for this video as I thought I was. Oh well. You'll bear with me. Alright. And for those that wonder, I keep a little box like this full of my current blades that are in use. So, I don't have very many because, as I mentioned in my last video, I threw a couple about because they've been sitting there forever. And I'm trying to work my way through them, use them, so they're not just sitting there forever. But this is what I use. It keeps good tabs on what's there, and I just write what shave they're on the little sheath or cover or whatever. Wrapper, as it were. And that's how I deal with that. And we're going to be finishing up with Assured for Men cheap ass dollar store aftershave. Fresh scent. Alright, so let's go ahead and load up the blade. It's right in there in the top. Right in there. There we go. The thing I like about this blade, or this razor rather, is that when you put the blade in, it lines up nicely. I never have an issue getting things lined up. It just lines up perfectly. And we're going to be using my Vikings blade Chairman bowl to help lather a little bit. So that's it. All right. That has been soaking nicely. I love synthetic brushes because you don't need to soak, and when you do soak them, they soak real quick. They get the water in there and they soak in the water real fast. So that's good. That's good. All right. Splash some water on my face. Alright, let's put a little bit of body wash right in there. I don't know how much I need, so I probably used a bit much, but we'll see. Bring that out a little bit. It's got a nice scent to it. I love this body wash. It's more of a frothy, foamy, but I'm going to keep doing this and see if I can get a decent lather out of it. I think I'll be able to. Maybe I'll add a little bit more body wash in there just to see. But it's either way, it looks like it's going to work pretty well. It's just not as thick of a lather. But that's body wash in general. Body wash in general is not really a thick lather. So this isn't really surprising. There's no reason this shouldn't work. I mean, it's nice. It's moistening, and it's soap. So if you could shave with bar soap, I'd assume you can shave with body wash. And I've shaved with bar soap before, so. Alright, so, it's decent. It's just more frothy than it is a lather, but I think it'll work. And I can always add more. Also, there's probably no reason to really lather it. You probably just need to apply it, but I like lathering. Don't judge me. Definitely going to need more, though. So it doesn't lather very well. It just creates more of a froth. But it does apply pretty well. And it's definitely on the skin. It's a very light lather, and it tends to disappear quick. I think when I reapply, I am not going to use the brush. I think I'm just going to use the body wash itself. I mean, it worked pretty well. It did what I needed it to do. But we're going to go ahead and apply it without the... Just rinse everything off. We're just going to apply directly to the skin, I think. Yeah, I'll definitely get more on there if I... Feels better on the skin also. When you apply it directly, you just need more of it. So maybe if you're going to be shaving with body wash, don't bother with the brush. I mean, you can try to lather it once it's on the face. Give that a go. Actually, if you apply enough of it to the face and you just face lather, that's how you get a lather. There we go. See, that's a lather. Okay, so with body wash, the key is face lather. Put tons of it on, or at least a good amount on, and then lather with the brush. That worked out much better. See, I got a decent lather out of it this time. So that's good. All right. Let's go in for the second pass, cross grain. I gotta be careful. My skin is still a little sensitive from when I shaved off the beard and went down to a goatee. But I'll be honest with you, it's working nicely. Especially second pass, now that I got enough of it on there and finally got a decent lather out of it. So second pass, not bad. I mean, honestly, it's not as good as bar soap, and it's not as good as like conditioner. I'm not even sure it's as good as the mayonnaise. As sad as that is. Or even the coconut oil, which ended up causing me to break out after the fact. But it was a decent shave as I was going through it. I just hated the smell. So it's not great. It leaves my skin feeling a little more raw than it typically does. And honestly, in order to get a good shave out of it, you need more than I would likely usually suggest. In order to get a good amount on there, in order to really do it, you need to use more than you would with, say, a shave soap or even bar soap or any shave cream. This time I didn't even bother lathering, I just applied it. Kind of testing out the lather effects too, and I honestly, if you're going to use body wash, just apply it directly to the skin. Don't bother with a brush. See, it's leaving my skin cut up a little bit. And I think that's because it's not really moisturizing my skin as well as you would hope. And it's just not being applied the best. And I don't know, I mean, there's slickness there, but it does great in washing, and I love it as a body wash. Usually I don't use it on my face though, just my body. But it does say it's a face wash as well. And I use tons of it. I mean, you saw, I used tons of it the first pass I didn't use much, but I used tons the second two passes. So, it's also not giving me a very great shave, but that's the blade and the razor mix, I guess. But even then, usually I get a better shave than this with this combination. And it ate up my skin a bit, as you can see. It's just because it's not leaving the amount of slickness you would hope. It's just not. It's just not leaving the amount of slickness that you would hope with for a shave cream. Let's go ahead and rinse off. And there were still tons on there because when I went to rinse my face off, you could see all the froth. I mean, it just sort of exploded back up. So there was plenty on there. It's not leaving the amount of slickness that you would hope for. I'm surprised. And I'm unpleasantly surprised at that. Body wash does not really work. I mean, this is extra moisturizing too, or micro moisture. So it's supposed to be like extra moisturizing and whatnot. It leaves my skin feeling soft after, but it just doesn't do what you would hope it would do as a shave cream. That's just what it boils down to. Let's go ahead and use some aftershave. So, this cheap aftershave, it's got a nice burn to it, but it's a horrible scent. I thought maybe it would be fun mixing fresh scent with fresh scent and whatnot, but these dollar store aftershaves, they're not good. They're not good. Not good at all. So, I mean, honestly, does it work? Yeah, you can get by, but there's better products out there. Use bar soap over body wash. Use peanut butter over body wash. Hell, even mayonnaise works better. I mean, does it work? Yes. Is it something I would recommend you use? No. No. It just doesn't work as well as I would hope. Even conditioner works better. So go with a nice conditioning conditioner over a moisturizing body wash, I think. That's my opinion. Take what you will from it, do what you want, but that's my take on it. So, but you live, you learn. I'm glad I did this video. It's not my favorite shaving with video because it didn't come out as well as I would hope, but I definitely had fun doing it. So, and it didn't do a bad shave. It just wasn't great. That's all. Give it a try for yourself. I would use a mild razor because it doesn't leave the slickness that you would hope, and it may eat up your skin a bit. So use a mild razor like I did. I'm glad I didn't use an aggressive razor and or blade, because that would have just, I think, eaten up my skin more. But give it a try. Try it yourself. Let me know what you think. If you've tried it in the past or you've tried other body washes before, let me know. I'd be happy to try other body washes if you think there's one out there that works better than this one. I just happen to love Dove body wash and Dove soap, so I thought that would work, but you live, you learn. Alright, well, if you're watching this video and you have not yet, please hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, you like all my videos, hit that like button, give me a comment below. That said, of course, as always, stay happy, stay healthy, and keep shaving. I'll see you on the next video.